or anything. Okay, they'll just give Band 8 solution, 4% extra damage. Let's go, boys. Band 8 solution, the classic small gate right there. The classic small gate, dude. Okay, 2 balance patch ago, Legacy gets the 4%. Last balance patch is the Glavier. Next balance patch, who gets the small gate classic here? Okay, I guess we'll see who gets it later. We don't even know like what's gonna be reworked next balance patch. So yeah, I think like Glavier should be reworked, but I guess we will see. Okay, Reaper again. No, well, Reaper get a band 8 as well, already the 4%. Although like it only goes to like it only goes to Thirst, right? Lunar didn't get it. Lunar gets a speed instead. So Aruna, thank you for the follow. Welcome, yeah. Probably Scrapper, yeah. Scrapper identity, probably, yeah. Lance Master rework. I think like Lance Master is in dire need of rework, to be honest. The identity is just dog shit, man. Because like it gives you like crit rate and crit damage, which like basically like, you know, it limits your option. If Lance Master just give you like when you swap you get damage gain, I feel like it's so much better. So it's just like stupid with that. Okay, it's just inefficient. It limits their option as well. That's why like they don't have like a lot of engraving to work with. It's like the change of BT. What do you mean? Instead of like crit damage, it becomes like just like a damage. Well, yeah, that's what makes BT really good, right? Because now they synergize better with Keen Blunt. And in the case of like what was it? In the case of like Glavier, like it's only one side basically. If you run Keen Blunt, it's only good on blue. If you run Red Captain, it's only good on like red. Just change it to like all damage with like all attack speed and movement speed, I think, and that's it basically when you swap weapons. So yeah, much more simplistic. So yeah, probably might need to nerf their damage, but it's okay, I guess, you know. 10% crit synergy for party on transformation, that would be fine, but that just changes like you know, that they have like a good synergy, and that's it. Or saying living in general like buff some of them, so there are like more options and also more build. There is no such thing, Blains. There is no such thing about that. That's an illusion of choice, because you can change engraving so that like there is like different numbers, but in the end you're gonna go for the best anyway. Because like if not, why don't you go disrespect right now? Why don't you go precise dagger right now? It's a damage increase. I mean, it's only 12% instead of 16. It's an illusion of choice. So yeah, it might look like it. It's the same thing as like when people ask, like, you know, oh man, there is no other cards, only Lara Salvation. Well, let me tell you, if there is a card that is better than Lara Salvation, all of you will use that, and nobody will use Lara Salvation. It's an illusion of choice. You always go for the best one anyway. Why is Keen not good on red? Because like when you swap to like red lands, basically, you get like 300% like critical damage. So yep. So adding Keen Blunt, basically like, you know, 350% critical damage. The damage gain that you get on from Keen on red is pretty low. So yeah, so it's diminishing return on that. Yeah, they already have like crit damage like multiplier to begin with. The more you attack this, the more you stack, the shittier it is. Yeah, it's diminishing return basically. Batch time. Have a good night. Alright, Extreme, have a good rest, dude. I'm finishing up anyway for now. But yep. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think Glavier would be nice to be like rework identity-wise. So yeah, it gives them it should open up like more options for them. See what you mean? The relative increase is lower like than blue, because blue doesn't have crit damage multiplier, so the relative increase is higher. Yeah, but on the other side, red gives you movement speed. Blue stance gives you attack speed. So if you use Raid Captain, it only works on the red stance. On the blue stance, you don't have the movement speed, so the Raid Captain sucks. You see how it is, right? Like, it's a bit weird, right? It's because there's the crit damage and speed everything. So it's just inefficient, basically. They don't really have any other choice, though. Their best bet is just Crystal. That's it. Okay, oh my schedule. Yeah, Scrapper is so basic. Reverse Scrapper. Scrapper is really basic as well. Your identity is literally just mana, dude. Just mana right there. It regenerates over time. It's just mana. So yeah, probably like yeah, a change on that would be nice as well. But yeah, switching to propulsion and adding card set for 10% CDR on spacebar. Yeah, well, desperation, aren't you, man? Desperation. Be careful what you ask for, because like Elixir has propulsion. Okay, what is this doing right? Okay, Kiski, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Meanwhile, Soul Fighter. Who is Soul Fighter, man? Soul Fist, dude. Soulfist is fine. Okay, Dogo going ham. Yep, they wanna go out, so yeah, they wanna run out, bro. Wanna go for a walk? Study, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah. Pinnacle kinda always plays 4x3 if you run the basic engrave setup. The basic engrave setup is basically like a grudge, like a grudge cast doll and like Pinnacle. So and that's efficiency wise. Anything above that you run is not actually that good. Raid Captain mainly affects red, and then like Kin mainly affects blue. So it's kind of like inefficient basically. That's why I think like they should rework the identity and the engraving. You don't have to change it like so much. Just change like just remove the crit rate buff so they can use adrenaline and like spec crit is a thing or something like that. So yeah. Okay, and the crit damage as well. Just make it like a base damage increase. Okay. Sleeve Void, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, disrespect, because disrespect card set 50% damage and enemies below 30% HP. In the end, it basically balances out anyway, man. What is my opinion on like perfect suppression right now? Pretty good. So yeah, it's sleeper, man. It's good. People just don't know. So yeah, people just don't know that it's actually good. So it's actually like a pretty strong. Well, it's not like super strong, but so yeah, but it's good enough. The problem with that is like it requires like a gems like and tripods just like a standard class, and since you compare it to Demonic Impulse, it looks expensive, even though they're about the same price as like if you play like sharpshooter or something like that. I'm an ambush master, enjoy. So you're a masochist, is that what it is there? Say that and you look at that strike tripod crit damage. That's weird though, Raphael, because like all of the tripod was changed into like damage increase at one point, but then now they go back to crit damage. I don't know why. Stupid, I guess, but yeah. Okay, I don't understand as well. Have a good night, alright, Crimsman. See you tomorrow, dude. Have a good rest. But yeah, we're finished anyway for now. Yeah, the crit damage as well. I don't know why they go back to crit damage. I feel like crit damage is just stupid anyway. So yeah, crit damage and multiplier and stuff like that are like pretty stupid. Okay, you like it from the back. Okay, like mother like son. Soccer Steve, thank you for the follow. Welcome to well, lots of crit damage is for Precise Dagger, like a reflux sword can do. Yes, if like Precise Dagger is actually good. The thing is like it's not. So yeah. So what do you think reflux run? Reflux run like a magic amp with Kinblan weapon anyway, because Precise Dagger is not that good. So yeah, it's like basically a starter option. Yeah, El Cheapo option at the start. But in the end they swap to that. Okay, because like the efficiency is just not good. Okay, just start with like if Kinblan is one of the best engraving in a general case, and they proceed to say you're not allowed to have such efficiency. Do you think Force Spender Wardens is OP? No, not really. I think it's fine. So I think it's a legitimate build and that's it. So yeah. Okay. Then buff Precise Dagger 8% crit damage loss instead of like a 12%. Done. It would still be worse. It would still be worse. Because like a Precise Dagger like it gives you 20% crit rate, right? 20% crit rate, and 20% crit rate is already diminishing with return with your current crit rate. So yep. As another one right there. So yeah, now if you keep buffing Precise Dagger to the point that like it's stronger than like a Curse Doll, then everyone just run Precise Dagger instead of like Curse Doll then. So it will become like one of the better engraving. So yeah, then after that, like what's the choice, please? There is no choice. Everyone runs that, right? Do you think they will ever add new engravings or rework current ones? I mean they can, but I don't think they need to right now. So yeah, maybe like if they add like 7x3 later in the future, I don't know. Then like yeah, maybe they should add new ones. Okay, I don't think it changes much. Adrenaline already has 50% like an AP. It's really hard for Precise Dagger to be good unless it's OP. Yep, unless to the point that like it becomes like better than like Curse Doll and everything. So solution is make Curse Doll and Precise have the same numbers, but one is for crit and the other is for non-crit builds. Then Curse Doll is better because there is a thing called crit synergy. Enjoy. Okay, well, I mean, like they drive themselves to the corner, like with like the efficiency of synergy. So synergy is too good, too strong. That's how like basically classes are OP, because they can like burst under synergy and then it's busted. So you just put under synergy, drop in Dark Grenade, boom. Okay, then like you can't catch like the burst classes. So same thing anyway, same thing. It's the same thing either way. I mean like that's just part of it basically. It's like the balancing part for like Smilegate. They drive themselves into the corner anyway, so now they deal with it, I guess. I don't really care. Not really. Okay, I don't really care. If I care, I wouldn't have played like this anyway. Well, that's just like some discussion about it. But yeah. Well, anyways, man. Anyways, let's just finish up for now.